I like to say it's a successful year because I don't play for anything besides winning championships at this point in my career, and I don't get a kick out of making a conference appearance. I've done it a lot, and and it's not fun to me to not be able to be a part of getting to the finals, but we'll see. We'll see what happens going forward. But I don't know. I got a lot to think about, to be honest. And just for me personally, going forward with the game of basketball, I got a lot to think about.
I think as of right now, LeBron plans to retire for 1 year. He wants to sit out a year and enjoy his son's, what he thinks will be his son's, one college basketball season. And then he's going to rejoin the NBA when he thinks his son is going to rejoin the NBA or join the NBA. It's no big deal retiring and coming out of retirement. All the great athletes do it. They flip-flop on retirement all the time. I think LeBron James in his mind has made it up that, look, I've been playing basketball throughout all of my kids' years of development. I'm going to take 1 year off, watch my boy play college basketball, help my youngest boy through his, I believe, sophomore or junior year of high school basketball, come back and play 1 more year with my son, and then go back into retirement and be there for his oldest boy to go through his senior year of high school basketball and wherever he plays college basketball. I think LeBron is committed to retirement. I don't think he believes he can put together a team in LA during this offseason that can win a championship. I think he will dangle himself to take. This is a total manipulation move by LeBron. His son's not that good. He's not a one-and-done NBA player. He's probably not even an NBA player. But LeBron's going to dangle himself out there to some team next year. I'll come play with you if you draft my son and if you have a team that can put us in championship contention. And so his son's not going to be a big time talent. And so a good team later in the draft will be able to get him in the first round or whatever and put some other pieces around where LeBron thinks he can go steal another championship. And if that's the Golden State Warriors draft him and he goes and plays with a 36-year-old, 35-year-old Steph Curry, I don't know, or whoever, the Denver Nuggets, whoever's hot at that time, that's what I think LeBron's game plan is.
Okay, so now you're saying that Sugar Ray LaFarge James is going to take a hiatus. That's a little bit of a game of semantics here.
Jordan did it for 2 years.
No, but that was because he had an opportunity because Abe Pollin said you're going to be a part owner, and they ripped that away. I don't think those two things.
No, Jordan set out of basketball for 2 years for gambling reasons or to pursue baseball or whatever.
Okay, but when he stepped away from the game after the 1998 championship, that was a retirement that then turned into a return because he got a business opportunity with Abe Pollin. I don't think that's completely analogous again. But if I'm an NBA team, if the price of having LeBron for just 1 year and at the very tail end is to draft a player that may not actually be elite or worthy of a first-round choice, pass. Absolutely pass. And I want to say this as a Laker fan. I hope LeBron just goes away. I want to go back to rooting for my purple and gold. They've been an important part of my sports fan kingdom or life for 30-plus years. I want them back. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be dead honest. When they got swept up last night, I felt a great joy. And when LeBron said the word retirement, I said, oh, I hope so. Because I'm not going to be a Laker fan And I'm not even one of these Kobe cultists who just absolutely hate LeBron. I just don't want LeBron on my franchise. I don't like the guy. I will give him his credit for his greatness. He's one of the best that's ever done it. It just doesn't feel right. And and right now, though, here's what we got to do, Jason. We got to throw all our support to America's team, the Denver Nuggets. So right now, we are all Denver Nugget fans. Let's just say it what it is.
I want you to stick with me here. I'm going to make one more little argument here that LeBron plans to retire. There's a reason he played 47 minutes and 56 seconds last night. He played all but 4 seconds. And he threw everything but the kitchen sink at the Denver Nuggets, scored 40 points. It's because, like, this, he approached that game like, well, this is the last time I'm going to play for a while. I'm going to lay it all on the line and give you a great performance. And then I'm going to walk away for a single year and recharge my battery. And the last memory you have of me is scoring 40 points in the Western Conference Finals. A year from now, when he returns to the NBA, there will be some team that just lost in the Eastern or Western Conference Finals that will be sitting there like, man, if we add LeBron James to our team as our third option, a refreshed, invigorated LeBron James, what?
Jason, you really think LeBron, with that ego, is going to come back as a third banana? Look, even Fat Elvis
No. It won't be described to him as that way.
Oh, boy.
There will be some team out there, maybe it's Giannis and whoever, maybe if Giannis is in Milwaukee and he'll have his Batman and what they'll say, we're getting him for 1 year. He'll be our third guy, second option, whatever. But LeBron at that age, at 40, I'm doing you a favor, and yes. And so LeBron can work it out and play it up in his mind anyway, and he's going to be there to nurture his son. The Milwaukee Bucks have Giannis's brother on their roster. Giannis's brother is a G League player. He's been on the roster for years. If you don't think someone will carry LeBron James' son to have LeBron James come and play 60 regular season games for them, average 22 points a game, and then at playoff time, play really hard and at a high level?
There is some NBA team that'll go for it. I'm just saying, if I was the owner or GM, I'd be like, pass. That's a novelty act. But let me just go back to my original point of you thinking he's
for 1 second. You're going to pass on LeBron James's farewell tour that's going to fill up your arena, make you the big draw everywhere you go. You're turning down these guys, they just care about business.
If I'm actually an elite team, I'm not just, and I feel as though, we can win this without LeBron. I'm not disrupting my chemistry. Okay, that's just me, though. Maybe I'm being naive, but let me just go back to my original point. LeBron James is an alpha. He's a number one. Okay, even an old senile Frank Sinatra who was forgetting his lyrics when he's like, start spreading the news. I'm going to do it my way in New York. It didn't matter what version of Sinatra it was. He was not a supporting act. He was the headlining act. He was the biggest name on the marquee. He's the guy that no matter what he did at the end, you came to see him. Jay, he is never going to be the second or third option. It does not. I'm just telling you, because he's still, by the way, because on certain nights, he is still as good as anyone in the league. Even now, I will admit that.
I agree. You think the Cleveland Cavaliers and Dan Gilbert wouldn't take the LeBron Bronny package?
They might, because there is a geographical and there is a historic aspect to this. There's some nostalgia. That I get with Cleveland.
You think the LA Clippers wouldn't take the LeBron James Bronny package?
Maybe. I just want LeBron out of the league. I want him out of LA. Good grief. That's the way I am. I'm not changing.
I'm telling you, I'm right. You'll be repeating my theory tonight in LA to all your friends. You and Mario Lopez, and you'll act like you won't give me any credit. You'll be repeating. You and JB will be talking about it. You won't give me any credit. Help us grow the Fearless Army. Pound that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with all of your fearless friends.